First, Instagram is hiding likes. Now they're hiding hashtags. It's so hard to grow an account on Instagram these days. But I am going to be sharing with you today in this video why Instagram is hiding hashtags and some different tips and strategies that I have used and have been testing and trying in order to grow my Instagram account as well as the Instagram accounts of my clients. And here is just a look at how I'm still getting engagement. So that is just a look. See there. Alright, so let me actually get into why they're hiding hashtags. So Instagram is basically hiding hashtags because they want to limit the spread of misinformation concerning the election. Now, the election is already over, so I don't know why they're still hiding hashtags, but that's the reason that they're leaving up. And so what's happening now is when people are putting hashtags on their posts, people that are in the US are not able to see any fresh content that is basically supplied by the people using those hashtags. And so what happens is you have a lot of foreigners and a lot of people outside of the US that are seeing your content, which is still good because you can still make connections with those people. But if your account has a heavy following of US users, your account may be suffering as a result of that. So I'm going to dive into the different strategies that I've been using in order to grow my Instagram account and the Instagram accounts of my clients. Also, I want to let you know too that if you're coming to this video a little bit later and Instagram restored the hashtag feature for US people, these strategies will definitely be useful if and when Instagram decides to hide something else or decides to take away a different feature for whatever reason. So these strategies are timeless. So let's dive into them so you don't have to wait any longer. So my first tip is to repurpose content on different platforms. Now, why do I say that? Well, you want to definitely use the platforms that are utilizing organic reach. And so basically you don't have to pay a platform in order for them to push your content out. You want to be able to be on platforms and post on platforms that will, give you that automatic organic push, so that way you don't have to spend any money. So what's an example of this? Well, it would be LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is basically like how Facebook was a few years ago, according to top marketers like Gary Vee. And so, a lot of people are kind of scared to post on LinkedIn because they want to make sure everything looks super professional and stuff like that. And they just think you just post resumes or, you communicate with jobs and career stuff. But it's for entrepreneurs as well. If you have like a YouTube channel, and you have good content, then that's a beautiful place to share your content. And I'm going to show you in a little bit why it's good to share a YouTube video on LinkedIn. So you definitely want to make sure that you're utilizing organic platforms that are organic heavy. Also, you want to be the first. So the idea behind posting on LinkedIn, while a bunch of people are kind of scared to post on LinkedIn, you could be one of the first few people that are actually utilizing the platform to grow your audience, to build community. So that way you have a lot of loyal followers that'll actually check out your content. So that's the idea behind there. You want to, and then by the time people actually come over to you, you'll already be popular. And so you definitely want to be the first. Also, you want to use search engines to your advantage. And so what does that look like? That's Pinterest, YouTube, answerthepublic.com. And so the idea behind this is that you want to use keywords, because if you use keywords, that way they'll actually come up in search, because Google is the top search engine in the world and YouTube is number 2. And so Google actually owns YouTube. And so it's really good that if you type in whatever word is associated with your niche, then you can actually find different content ideas, as well as you can see what people are searching for. And if they have any questions, you can answer them, because those questions are actually popping up in search. So what does that look like? This is just a screen grab of my Pinterest account. And so on here, I put how to start an online business. And so different results actually popped up. So you can see how to start an online business products, how to start an online business tips, how to start an online business ideas, how to start an online business from home. And so if you're a person that it specializes in how to start an online business, you could actually do different videos or different posts on answering those questions. So that way when somebody searches that on Pinterest or YouTube, your content will actually pop up because it's a popular question. So that's the idea behind there. Also, what you can do is you can definitely utilize descriptions. So Pinterest descriptions, YouTube description areas. You can put the keywords, the name of your title, and basically just, say what the video or whatever the post is going to be about. So that way people can actually check it out. And again, you're actually popping up in search. So that's very important. Another strategy for YouTubers specifically, you can use TubeBuddy. That's another search engine where you can test out your titles and see if people are actually searching for that. So for example, my title of this video is "Why is Instagram hiding hashtags and how to grow your Instagram anyway?" And so basically the keywords in there would be Instagram hiding hashtags, and a lot of people will be searching for that because they're wondering why their engagement is low, and they know if they actually click on the hashtag and they live in the US, it's going to show them that the hashtags, the most recent hashtags, are being hidden because of the US election. And so you can try out different titles because not every platform, not every search engine is banning things to limit the spread of misinformation surrounding the election. And so you can actually really get your content seen by utilizing different platforms. So let's say, for example, that I want to basically post a photo to my Instagram page. So I would hit next again, and then you would scroll down to what it says advanced settings. And then you'll see at the bottom, write alt text. And so you can actually see the description. It says alt text describes your photos for people with visual impairments. Alt text will be automatically created for your photos, or you can choose to write your own. So if we click on this and say, this is a photo of Greece. So I can say Greece. And if I'm a travel agency, I would say check off Greece on your bucket list. Hit the link in our bio to book. And then I would press done. And so I would have my alt text. And so it's basically keywords that I really want them to basically book and to, go to Greece. And so when you go back out, then you can hit share, and then this will tell Instagram that this photo should be categorized on the app in a certain way, as far as if it's a travel agency or if it's booking travel. So hopefully that will get you more exposure. My third tip is that you want to use the features that these apps want you to use to get the most views. And so you have to plan to have your content basically be there for people to stay on it as long as possible, because these apps, Instagram, Facebook, you name it, they want you to stay on their apps for as long as possible because they have a chance to make more money. And so you want to be able to help them, but also giving help and value to your followers. And so, if they're coming out with new features, you want to make sure that, you're utilizing Instagram Reels, for example. You want to make sure you're utilizing articles on LinkedIn. You're utilizing video on LinkedIn. It's called basically native posting because you're not, using a third-party app or something like that. You're actually just using everything that these apps have to offer, so that way they'll reward you and push your content out to new audiences because you're using their new features. And so this is really the secret weapon that a lot of people don't know about. And so what does this look like? So for example, I posted my blog link to here. So even though I'm taking people off of the app, you can actually see that I got 49 views of my post in the feed. So I don't know if that was mostly from my connection. You may have saw my post, in their feed or something like that. But in any case, that's actually more than half of the views, or half of the connections that I have on LinkedIn. And so you can see that there as well. All right, so while I'm on the subject, I'm actually going to show you going back to the repurposing part of this. And so this was just a post. I shared the link about the same thing. It says, new on the blog, 4 ways to invest in yourself. You may be reflecting on the fact that a lot of your goals didn't get accomplished this year. That's okay. We're in the home stretch of 2020, and we had to recuperate and regroup. If you want to pursue those same goals and more, check out this blog post to make sure you're doing everything you can to achieve them this time around. And I told people that the link was in the comments. I also utilized hashtags on here because LinkedIn did not limit the hashtag, so I was good to go there. And so this is what this post looks like for my Facebook group. So I have a Facebook group because I have a podcast called the Warrior Rulebook podcast, which is about self-development and just being strong in different areas and different relationships of your life. And so if you would like to check that out, you can just search it in Google and it will pop up. But in any case, this is the same exact post, but I changed the caption, and of course I changed the look of it, because when you post the link to Facebook, they naturally auto-generate a thumbnail, and so it actually ended up looking different from the photo that I posted on my LinkedIn. And so this says, hey everyone, I hope you're having a great weekend. And so exclusive, yesterday I went live and shared 10 profitable ways to invest in yourself on any budget. Check it out if you want a stronger chance of making your goals next year, Lord willing. And so I have the link there, and then I have the post. So this is a little bit more intimate scenery because I am a little bit closer to my Facebook group than I might be to the connections on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is historic for basically being a professional platform. And so I was able to be a little bit more personable here, and so that more people could actually see my feed. And here is the third way that I did it, an Instagram story on my social media Instagram. And so it says, my social media marketing Instagram. And so it says, sharing a bonus video to help you do better in 2021, link in bio. And so this was actually a screen recording where I actually scrolled up on the blog post so that people could check it out, but they would have to read the blog post before they actually could see the video and watch the video. So these are different ways that you can actually repurpose your content without just literally putting the same exact caption, the same exact things up there. You want to keep it fresh and interesting for your audience, because say you have somebody that follows you on multiple platforms. They may follow you on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. You don't want to put the same exact thing up there. You want to have some variety. You want to switch up your content. Of course, it needs to lead to your offer. If you're an entrepreneur, it needs to have some sort of purpose and end goal, but you want to have exclusive content on different platforms. So that way, you're definitely able to reach different audiences and keep things interesting. YouTube actually embedded the video. LinkedIn actually embedded the video onto their platform. And so now people can just watch the video without having to click on the link to view the content. Also, I want to mention too, is that you want to cross promote your platforms on social media. So if you're on Instagram, maybe you want to share some different things. Maybe you want to share a new blog post, or maybe you want to share a new YouTube video. You want to constantly be directing people to different platforms so that they can see exclusive content, or they can just connect with you further. So maybe if I'm on YouTube and I'm sharing some strategies or something, I might say at the beginning of my video, you know, hey, come say hi on Instagram. I would love to meet you. And so you can actually do those certain things in order to like direct people to different platforms. So that's a strategy that I don't really see a lot of people doing. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it and it was helpful, please like it below and also comment below and let me know which strategy you're interested in trying out first. Hopefully you'll start, you know, posting on LinkedIn, because that's a really good platform to get organic reach. And also share this video with a friend if you found it helpful. I'll see you in another video. Bye.